Hey everybody, this is Petey-Boo, glitching more Pokemon Blue, and last time we escaped Fuchsia City using the power of poison, and this time, I think we're gonna need to escape Celadon City, because, okay, I thought it froze for a second there, but no, it was just my left, D-pad button doing stuff, so in order to really advance further in the game, we're gonna need this guy to give us his coin case. Yay! We got a coin case! It's pretty amazing! The gambling part of this game... Oh, by the way, I should actually show this off. It's not here. Over here, this isn't really a glitch so much as a silly little oversight by the programmers. Right here, there's a PC, even though it's invisible. Apparently, they must have used the Pokemon Center map for this area, and they just happened to forget to do that. Up here, I believe, is a PP up. Yep. So that will either be useful or money. Probably money, because, you know, PP doesn't really matter that much in this game. Anyway, so the coin case. What am I going to use the coin case for? Well, the coin case is actually going to be rather useful. I will need to get coins first. Anyway, the gambling part of this game was actually pretty fun. The slots were really actually fun to play. And, right here? Yeah, right there. 100 coins. The slots were actually really fun to play, and they sort of just removed them in Generation 4, I believe. And then they got rid of Casino entirely in Generation 5, unless I'm mistaken, which I very well may be. I'm buying an Abra, by the way. An Abra will actually be rather useful. So, we have ourselves, these Pokemon. We have an Eevee, Parasect, Poliwag, Abra. Basically, main party member, cut, surf, other. Oh my god, I am like hiccuping all the time. I don't know why. How much money do I have? I have 140. Again, this is a problem, because this actually sort of screws up a whole bunch of stuff. But not too much, actually. We're gonna go to the mart and sell off a few things, just to get a little bit of cash going. Who do I want to talk to? I think this guy, but I don't know. Sell this, because I don't care about it. It's soft-boiled, which is actually a good move if I had caught that Chansey, but I did not, so, oh well. Hey, whoa, I can't sell that? Oh, okay. I thought I could sell that, but apparently not. Huh. So that's actually going to change things around very, very much. Oh boy. Oh no, I don't want to go down. So that means I can only buy one item here, and I know what one actually, this guy will give me a, thing that I can sell. TM18 counter. It returns any physical move double, but I don't really care that much about it because it requires going second. So, let's sell this. Yes, and buy... I'll need that for yet another glitch. Unfortunately, I do not have money right now to buy a stone for Eevee, because of course I will be evolving him. Or her, who knows. This is Generation 1, where genders were not, made. Oh man. Can I sell anything else? Anything? Not really. Screw it, I don't care about it right now. I'll buy... Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I am just thinking out loud right here about what I need to do. Okay, so this being a game, we're gonna try to beat it. Oh yeah, I do need to go in one place actually. I can't believe I forgot about this. This is really important because in order to escape Celadon and actually complete the game, I will need to do this. I really cannot believe I forgot to do this. This is like my shopping trip of the series or something. And oh, by the way, the first glitch that I did, the save corruption and head to Fuchsia City, I could have come right here to Celadon and pretty much skip the whole first part, but I decided that you know, wasn't as fun, so, yeah. I just basically made the game harder on myself. Pretty great. So I am actually going to have just enough money for this. Okay, so that was weird. Apparently, one of the fans in my computer's case decided to start rattling against a screw, and it took a little bit of percussive maintenance to make it not do that. I'm gonna have to go tighten that screw after I reset my computer next time. In the meantime, it also disconnected my microphone very shortly, like that one time, and I had to restart the recording again, but I didn't lose any progress, so that's good. I guess, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's give her fresh water, and I will receive TM13, which is Ice Beam. I'm not sure if I'll sell that. I may want to use it for a Pokemon, but I'm not sure. I do not know. TM48 is Rock Slide. It can spook. They didn't really explain that much, but it means flinching. Lemonade, 49 is Tri-Attack, and she doesn't explain it at all. Can Eevee learn Tri-Attack? Because Tri-Attack's actually a decent move. If it can, that will be very good. It cannot. Okay, so what Tri-Attack does is it attacks using Ice, Fire, and Electricity, although it is a normal type move, and it will sometimes freeze, paralyze, or burn, so that's good. Okay, what do I want to sell? I definitely want to sell Rock Slide. I will not be using that. I definitely want to sell Tri-Attack since I apparently will not be using that. And I think I'm gonna where do I get the balls? I believe I get the, right here. So I want to buy as many as I can, basically. I'll buy super potions later, I suppose. Okay. Fresh water is actually, I believe, either fresh water or soda pop is the best thing to actually use to heal your Pokemon, because it's very cheap and it restores at least as much as a super potion, depending on whether you get fresh water or soda pop. Unfortunately, in games before Generation 5, it was very, very tedious, and it's only slightly less tedious in Generation 5. So this guy will take, I'm not sure if he'll take any drink, but fresh water is the cheapest, so I just get that all the time. In the remakes in Generation 3, they give you a key item to give them for some reason. So here we are in Saffron City. I won't be here for long. I'm just going to, hello Rocket Person. I'm just going to go through here, and we're actually going to face like our first battles, like our first actual battles here, other than the guy who poisoned us. This guy here, this guy is a cheater. Do I have Eevee at the top? Yes, I do. This guy is a cheater, like seriously. He freaking has, as you will see, a Squirtle at level 20, which is very high for this point of the game from just a normal trainer. But of course I have level 25. Great, it's starting up again. Okay. Percussive maintenance works every time. If only temporarily, anyway. I sure love just smacking electronics and hoping they stop doing what they're doing. Oh, well, cool. Double miss by tackle. That is hilarious. But, oh well. I'm not sure why that's an oh well. Okay, so, yeah, I don't care about your private conversation, little girl. I don't care. I've already battled your boyfriend or whatever, but I don't really understand why they have their hands out like that. Like, what is that supposed to do? Ooh, I'm a scary ghost. Or something slightly more risque, which I will not mention. I'm going to say a lot. Because, yes. So this route is actually really weird because it has, well, first of all, these trainers that are just talking to each other, and they never actually fight you unless you talk to them. but also it has like 2 unavoidable trainers right before the next town, which is kind of cheap, but I suppose since these are the only trainers on this route, this guy is a jerk. Am I gonna? Well, yeah, I'm gonna be able to defeat him. I don't know if I'll be able to defeat him with Eevee, but he's actually worse than the Squirtle guy. As you will see when he throws out his Pokemon, he has a freaking level 20 Butterfree, which is really kind of overpowered at this point in the game. Of course I have a level 25 Eevee, but he knows Stun Spore, he knows Poison Powder, he knows Confusion, I believe he also knows Sleep Powder. So he can inflict any number of status conditions. He, of course, did Paralyze, which is... I'd rather be poisoned, basically, because at least I can attack every turn if I'm poisoned. I should be able to survive one more hit. Yes. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, I'm still paralyzed, so I'll have to get through the next couple battles like that because I was not able to buy full heals. Actually, no, I do have full heals. I forgot. I did buy them. Okay. Let me... There we go. Okay. So, yes, we have stuff. And yeah, here are the 2 unavoidable trainers. I really just wanted to face that, Butterfree for experience. You can avoid him by walking into the grass, but I didn't want to, so there you go. I think this girl has a Pidgey and something else. I don't know. I've fought these guys so many times that they sort of just blend together, except for the ones that are, you know, they have level 20... Really? They have level 20, Butterfrees and Squirtles for no real reason. Okay. Another Pidgey. I think I'm actually just gonna switch out and... I'll give Poliwag some experience, because I don't want to miss, with whatever. He knows Surf, by the way, because I taught him it, and it's just going to completely destroy this guy. I don't like Surf's animation in Generation 1. It's just like water flying across screen, and then big ol' torrents of water up. It's just really kind of silly. It doesn't make much sense. And of course he's going to use Quick Attack at every opportunity just to get that little bit of extra damage, even though he didn't need it. He did need it that time because I was about to end his face. And of course critical hit, because why not? What is he? Oh, she only has Pidgey. Okay. She's pretty much worthless. I do hope that she does not get a critical hit at some point, like she did in the last Pokemon, because, yes, critical hits are very, very annoying at points. I really should have a lot more money, but I do not. And I only have that many more of those things. I am saying words. It's pretty great. Huh? You want to talk to me? Yes, I kinda do want to talk to you, Mr. Guy. You are a guy, and you have a Spearow. Spearows are annoying because they know Peck right away. In Generation 1, I believe there were 3 attacks that are normal type and were not normal type, or are not normal type in later generations. There may be more that I'm forgetting, but the ones that are important right now are Gust, which Pidgey knew. It turned into a flying attack. Bite, which turned into a dark attack for no real reason. And screw it, I'll just fight him. And what was the other one? Karate Chop, which is actually very useful in this run because I will be facing a couple Pokemon with Karate Chop. And it's not a fighting type move, which would be super effective against little Eevee here. So, yes. So now that we are in Vermilion City, I really like the music in this area, by the way. This is probably my favorite city-based music in this game. I'm trying to think. I can't actually think of anything better right now. Yeah, this game has very good music, by the way. I like listen to Pokemon music sometimes, just to do it. So now that we've healed there, we're gonna do another glitch, because why not? Yes. So, this guy over here, which I never showed, that guy right there, we're going to do a glitch. I kind of want to save, though, just in case it does not work out for me. So, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to switch to this guy. And then, yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport away. How this works is, right now, he sees me, and the game right now thinks I'm in a battle. This only works with trainers that will see you the moment they come on screen. Wait. You can scroll them on screen, and they will see you right there. Any other trainer will not work. So right now, I cannot press start. I'm pressing start. It does not work. It still thinks I'm in a trainer battle, and that's why. I cannot do anything other than walk around. And right now, I need to get into another trainer battle, because that is an essential part of this glitch. So I'm going to get into this guy. If I walk right in front of him right now, the game will freeze. So I'm going to walk one step down so that he will walk over to me. I don't know why it freezes the game, but it does. So we're going to have to deal with that. So now, this guy, he has a couple water-type Pokemon. It's not really all that useful. I will use Spore, though, just to put him to sleep. Yes. 100% sleep move. Take that, you jerk. I love Spore. I really should be facing this with Eevee, but I kind of want Parasect out in front. Really? He woke up on the first turn? I guess it doesn't really matter. Just because, yes, it doesn't. So, Eevee, yes, I wanna get Eevee some experience. So, with this is actually the Mew glitch, basically. The glitch that allows you to get Mew using certain trainers. I will not be getting Mew. I do not particularly require Mew for this playthrough. I may get him later just to say I did it, but probably not. Probably not. That is a word I am saying. Acha! So now I can press start, but I'm not going to because I don't really need to, other than that time that I just did. So now we gotta walk back to the this area over here where we did not fight the first trainer. And what happens when we go to that route is that a text box will appear and that guy will appear for whatever reason. I don't understand that. You press B. I said B, and you get into a fight with a Growlithe, of course. Why this happens? How do I explain it? There are apparently a bunch of bites that happen when you get into a battle. Really? Really? He woke up immediately. Are you serious? Are you serious? Twice in a row? Okay, so there are a bunch of bites that are in any battle. The first 4 and the last 4 are 7. 0, 7, and Hex. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter, but we're not going to really go into it at all because it doesn't matter. So what happens is that there are then 6 bites. The first in the middle, the 6 bites. The first is always the same. And then the next 4, well, there are 6 pairs of 2, I should say. The first 2 are the same, or the first one. I don't know. The point is, the last 2 bites control special. And see that guy, he gets me right as soon as I get on screen. There aren't many bugs out here. Good job, guy. You said a complete falsity. So the special stat. The special stat controls, among other things, special. I did not actually want this to happen. But apparently it also controls what Pokemon you get when you do this glitch. So, for example, when you do the actual Mew glitch, I actually sort of want him to wake up. When you do the actual Mew glitch, you face a Pokemon with a special of 21, which is 1-5 in Hex. And, so Mew, who has an index number of that, will appear. And Growlithe is 33, I think. No, I want this guy. 33, so, so 33, and that's what allows Growlithe to appear. So I catch Growlithe. He's at level 7, which I believe is controlled by those 7s before and or after. I'm sure, you know, 1 7 controls one stat and another, but you can change that by you can change the level that the Pokemon appears at by changing the attack stat of the Pokemon. Usually this is used in the Mew glitch. You reduce the attack to 1 using Growl or something similar 6 times in a row, and that will give you a level 1 Mew, at which point you can level to level 100. I did not do that with Growlithe for 2 reasons. One, I don't have Growl. I have nothing that can reduce the attack of an opponent's Pokemon. And second, Growlithe cannot be leveled to level 100 that way. It only works for Mew and evolutionary lines with 3 Pokemon in them, not including the 2 bug lines, Weedle and Caterpie, and also not including the Dratini line for some reason. It has to do with their experience curve or something or other. Okay, I'm back. That was kind of stupid. Remember when I said the speakers, my microphone disconnected and I had to restart the recording? Apparently, the recorder I'm using for the video decided at that point to randomly change from recording the sound of my computer to recording the sound of the microphone, even though I had originally set it to record the sound from the computer, and the microphone should have absolutely nothing to do with it, regardless of the fact that it disconnects. I don't understand what the hell is up with that, but, well, as you can tell from the past 15 or so minutes, there was no sound. So that's unfortunate, but whatever, we're gonna continue a bit. Actually, you know what, screw it, we're not. I'm going to stop as soon as I get out of this area, because that just kinda made me mad. So yes, this has been Peterboo, glitching Pokemon Blue, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.